Okay. Welcome back. My ongoing Rimworld escapades. Don't worry, this isn't you didn't miss any video. This isn't a continuation of anything. I'm just showing you here real quick my latest failed colony. I went through a handful of colonies since the last recorded video, just trying out different stuff. This one was a naked brutality run with Randy Random, playing on the coastal dunes without combat extended. And it went pretty damn well, I must say. I started out in this little cave. I mean, this cave was like half this size, maybe less than half. And I just tucked myself in there at the start with a little campfire and a wooden bed. And we just sort of grew out from there. Into this whole fortress. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. I even got like walkways here with flowers. We've got gas. We've got like natural gas pumps running my natural gas generators and shit. And the nice hotel over here with a swimming pool. Pretty badass, I must say. I don't think the swimming pool is really usable. There's no animations or anything for it, so I haven't seen anyone use it. But it looks good, even though it's rotated the wrong way. I know, that's the only way it doesn't appear any other way. Anyways, yeah, so it was all pretty good, and I really have to say, I really have to emphasize the importance of defenses. Like, oh my god, is it so important. Like, as soon as you can, you need to set up defenses. A wall with traps, or you know, some sort of get traps going in any way, shape, or form you can. It is so essential for the early to mid game. I mean, look, I got traps. Fucking, this is a fucking minefield of these traps. This looks like that scene in The Simpsons with Sideshow Bob where he keeps stepping on those rakes, or it's the same rake, really. But you know, it's just, you gotta have. It's so good. They do so much damage. Later on, they become less important. You're gonna want to get a lot of turrets going, but you know, still, it's so important. Just if I had known that in all my early colonies, where I was just like undefended and was just like, yeah, let them come in, and I'll just hide behind my house and try and shoot them. It's like, fuck no, dude. Force them into those traps. And what else? Oh, so my big complaint last time when I stopped was animals. And I didn't really touch animals or mess with them too much since then, but I did find in one of my little playthroughs I did that really, yeah, you want to wall off your whole community with a door. If you do that, chances are your animals are going to stay pretty safe, especially if you have traps in place. Accidents can still happen where animals can somehow make their way in and try and attack your shit, but it would cut down way less. Either that, or you actually want to just wall in your animals in an actual like enclosed building. And that's probably what I would do if I was going for a more animal route. But if you're just keeping a handful of animals, yeah, just wall in your place, and they should be okay. Right, so the reason that I'm ending this playthrough, I did want to keep going. I wanted to keep playing, it was going so well. I was excited to keep expanding it and get more and more tech, and oh, it was gonna be good. I was gonna get industrial generators, just to get some big gas generators, and it's just gonna line this whole fortress with turrets and stuff, and yeah. But we got hit with a bug. You can see that these characters right here, they're all stuck. Even on 4 times speed, they're stuck. They're not doing anything. They are just dying. Yep, they won't respond to any actions. They just get stuck. And that started with one of the Dallas here, who's dead now. She died of starvation. Even though it doesn't really, I mean, I can still, she's dead. There were a bunch of like these things, wind elementals here. I had an elemental attack, which I did fine with. It wasn't really that big of a deal. But there was a bunch of them just sort of dying out here, and they were dying out for like days. And I was like, oh, fucking go over there and finish them off. So I sent her over to finish them off, and for some reason she just got stuck. And that was it. And then I couldn't do anything to her. I tried going into dev mode, but there's nothing you could really do. I tried having people arrest her, beat the shit out, you know, anything. Until eventually she just got so hungry she fell down, and then other people came by, but then they got stuck, and now that's where we are. So yeah, it's a big bummer. I don't know what causes that or what's going on. I don't know if we're gonna have that issue going forward with other playthroughs, but it was fun while it lasted. I spent a lot of time on this one. I mean, we're only 3 years in, but I felt like I spent a lot of time with it. Okay. So I went through and I trimmed a number of mods that I was just like, I'm not really playing with. I don't really think that they're necessary. I'm just trying to trim down my list as much as possible. You can still see this list is crazy. It's 248 still. But yeah, I tried cutting it down. So I had been playing without combat extended, and then for that one I had taken off the semi-random research, and I was just like, let's just do a normal good playthrough, and I did enjoy it, so there was that. It might be a bit too easy without combat extended. It's hard to say. I mean, I never really struggled, although I will say with Rimworld of Magic involved, I didn't even get a chance to show you that, but I had 2 monks. 2 monks, and their combat abilities and all that were fine. They could punch things really hard and stun them and blah blah blah, but they had this thing called meditation that they could do, and if you leveled it up and all that, meditation really quickly increased your rest. It also increased like your joy and your mood. I think it increased something else as well, but basically instead of sleeping, they could just meditate for a few hours every day and they would be fully ready to go. So I just set their schedules to do anything 24 hours a day, and whenever they got tired they would just meditate and they'd be back in business. It was so good. And then if they ever got injured or they got any sort of infection or disease or anything like that, they could just meditate and it would go away in like an hour. It was just absurd. They would go into combat and just get shredded. But as long as they were still standing, they could meditate and it would all be cured within a few hours. They were so good. So that might be part of it. Playing with Rimworld of Magic is definitely pretty OP sometimes. But anyways. So no... we're gonna stick with no combat extended for now, just because I don't want to configure any more mods. So we're here, we're just gonna play. But other stuff that I removed is just like the personality stuff, the speaking stuff. You know, I tend to just fast forward anyway, so I miss most of that. Some of the really late game stuff, like Rimdeed. You know, anything that required a comms console, I've never even experienced, so I don't know. I don't even know what I'm missing out on. More cannons and like the anima stuff, animal armor. I took out apothecary. I don't mind apothecary, it's not bad. But I don't know. I could take her to leave it, I guess. It's okay. If I'm doing tribal stars or something like really low tech, it's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know. I took off a lot of like the sort of the basic things that try to make the game look better. I took out all the stuff that made animals repopulate through breeding. I took out the skylight mod, even though I don't think that's really what my problem was. And I probably could put that back in. Yeah, I mean, nothing else really major. I took out the infusion mod that added all those random little enhancements to equipment. More quests that just gave you more quests. I don't really like that. I mean, because most of the quests are just bullshit nonsense. That you're like a naked brutality. You're like 3 days in. Go hunt a Thrumbo for me. It's like, go fuck yourself. It's never gonna happen. So yeah, I'm fine with it. And even without that, I still ignore most of the quests anyways. So whatever. Yeah. I did try some other like performance mods because that was a big reason why I was cutting down on my list. Was because I was playing on Two Brothers Play on my gaming laptop, and it seemed like the super speed was going way faster than I was used to, and I was like, holy shit, how come I don't have this normally? Of course I wasn't running nearly as many mods. I was only running like 70, but I was like, I should be able to get something similar to that with this rig. But even trying out different performance optimization mods, it's good. I mean, I'm at a point where it's pretty good. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so with all that being said, actually, let me look real quick. I don't know. This mod added a new start screen that actually looked really good, and I don't know why it's not here. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, so new colony. Let's start it up. So basically, I could record so many more playthroughs. But there's two that I really want to show you, and if that's the only other two that I do, then that's fine. Although I think we should do the Starship one at some point, because that would be pretty cool. But the two I want to do, one is the Lovecraftian one, where we install all the Lovecraft mods, and we do like a at the rim of madness kind of playthrough. I don't really know how different that will be than normal. I haven't really looked into it all. But I know the Lovecraft storyteller is a little different. He adds like omens and things like that. So that's one. That's not what we're going to do this time, though. This time I want to use Oscar Obnoxious. And if I can just step in here... Oscar Obnoxious holds no regard for ongoing stories. Things will turn on their head countless times before a colony goes down in flames. Frequently released patch notes can alter the values of the game, changing almost anything in the game completely by a random number. So, like, as a basic example, I guess, is that a revolver could suddenly go from doing 10 damage to doing 90 damage. Or... limestone blocks could suddenly be worth $150 a piece. You know, just like basically almost any number can be just randomly altered every few days, every few in-game days, I guess. So it's gonna be interesting. I don't know how long this playthrough will last, but It just sounds so unique. I think we have to try it once. So, that being said, I think we just keep it pretty basic with most aspects of the game. I think we're just going to go with Crash Landed. I think we'll do Strive to Survive. I'm fine with that. Let's do Commitment Mode. Yeah, I mean, if we're just going to go all out here with just whatever happens, happens, let's do Commitment Mode. Get a random seed. I actually like making more of the planet now. I think it looks better and is more interesting. With a smaller planet, generating 50%, you'll see. There you go. I mean, it just looks like more of a full fucking planet of adventure, excitement. We could have done 100% too, just as well. So I have some beautification mods installed to make the world map look a little better. They do, I think. They also work with the modded biomes, as you can see. So here we have a volcano, the Forsaken Crags. There's the swamp. Down here's a wetland, temperate forest, the alpine meadow, wasteland, the desert, the tundra, an iceberg. We could just play on an iceberg. The tar pits. I tried playing on the tar pits. It was a fucking disaster, man. I can't even... Oh, it was... God, it was such a disaster. The actual landscape and stuff is sort of tricky. A little bit. I mean, there's wood. It's hot. Stone is a little scarce, as they say. But the fucking bumble drones. Good God, man. There's bumble drone hives scattered around the map. And, your colonists will have no concern of just wandering into those bumble drone hives, and they will die within a heartbeat. And then your other colonists will be like, oh, I should go help them, and then... Oh, God. Nightmares. Gelatinous superorganic pyroclastic conflagration. This is a hard biome. Things will catch on fire, people will catch on fire, and... Yeah. No, I don't think we want to do anything that crazy. I think we want, like, just temperate forest or something, you know? Just, like... I think it's gonna be crazy enough. Is there a jungle biome? Is that something that exists? There's the Feralus Confested Jungle. There's the rainforest. Is there not just, like, a normal jungle? Could have sworn there was. But, yeah, I guess I'm looking over everything. Not here. Let me just Google this. I'm just... Because I thought I saw somebody talking about... Oh, did they rename it? I guess tropical rainforest is the jungle. Okay. Should we just do temperate forest? I don't... Maybe I'm overestimating Oscar Obnoxious, but I feel like it's going to be pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, right here. We're near some... I mean, we could go into the wetland, I guess. Just to keep up something slightly different. Alright, you convinced me. Wetland. Yeah, let's skip ideology, just maybe I'm sweating this too much, but I'm worried. But it should be interesting enough on its own. Let's see. Incapable of cooking and firefighting. Cooking's no problem, but the firefighting... He's really good with social, medical, plants, animals. It's not that bad, I guess. Incapable of being violent, super insanely good at medical and intellectual. It almost makes this guy a little redundant. Melee, construction, mining. Pretty good. Thick-skinned. That's good. An amateur haggler. Brawler. Brawler's really good. I kind of like this guy. And then I think we replace her with someone... Let's see, someone good with... basically someone good with plants and shooting. It's a weird combo, I know, but... Okay. Shooting professional. Undergrounder's not great. They usually get pretty depressed. But... aside from that, although... hate to double up on intellectual that much, but I guess then we're always... Yeah, this is fine. Jimmy, Dick, and Pataki. Perfect. What could possibly go wrong with old Jimmy, Dick, and Pataki? Okay. Yeah. Not a whole lot of natural barriers here. Generally don't want to be on the edge unless it's like the ocean. The marsh, I mean, it's just a 30% speed debuff. It's not drastic enough. Honestly, I think we just sort of settle right here in the middle and deal with it. Unless we want to try digging in here and seeing if there's a larger structure inside. But not crazy about it. No. Let's just get to work. We've got tents, so we don't need much. Pataki is our shooting expert, so she will get the rifle. Dick has no shooting ability. He's never fired a gun in his life, but he is willing to, so that's good enough. And he can also take the knife. A alpha cat named Charlotte. Oh, this is from the Lovecraft mod that I have. This particular specimen displays flawless grace and superior self-sufficiency, as well as bland impersonality of the universe itself. Which I think is taken from his essay on cats and dogs. Okay. So, aside from that, we have loads of wood. Soil fertility. Big patch of rich soil over there. But that's not really worth going that far out of our way. So we'll be working just here with normal soil. Which is fine. Gets the job done, right? As for building, though, that's a little trickier here. There's a lot of marshy soil here. Fact, there's so much here that it makes it a tricky spot to actually build. I'd be better off here. Or here. Yeah. Much as I hate having my back so close to the edge, there's very little build tolerance. So, yeah, I think we build here instead. We can use the rich soil, which is a double bonus, and then we build upwards through here, and that'll be what we do. So never mind that. Just do that. Do that. And do that. There we go. Okay. Oh, they won't let me make a zone there. Okay. Oh, I finally figured out what this dumping zone means. Basically, it's the same thing. It just makes it's another stockpile zone. It's just pre-configured a little differently. It's pre-configured for corpses and chunks, which it assumes you would want in the same place for some reason. So yeah, pretty much if you're looking to just make a quick zone that starts off mostly devoid of settings, you can just make a dumping stockpile zone. That's all it is. They don't treat it any differently or anything like that. Okay. Then, after they get that all moved, we're gonna want to clear this area of trees. And we're gonna want to build off of here, probably remove that fence. They can start moving. And we'll just want something like that. Let's look at wildlife. We have a lot of capybaras, which I don't think give a whole lot of food. Oh, 105, that's not bad. Wild pods give no food. They're impervious, almost impervious to gunfire. Okay. So all this is pretty much nothing shit. So really we have the capybaras, tortoises, a crap ton of monkeys. Most of this stuff does not give excessive amounts of food though. So we're definitely gonna want to start growing quickly. Yeah. Okay. Rice, as always. Don't muck about. Don't muck about with that non-rice shit. Warden, entertaining, handling, double passion, yes. Hunting, yes. Construction, yes. Grow, mine. Smithing. Why did it assign it like this? I don't know. Well, yeah. Fishing. I think you can fish in marshes. It's not really worth it. It's very time consuming and you don't get a lot of meat out of it. So when considering like energy spent per gain, it's not really worth it. We could just open this all up. It's especially because we don't have a stove yet, so we can't even like make. Well, I guess we're gonna have a stove pretty quickly, so you could make actual fine meals. But we don't have anyone with 6 cooking, so it's a moot point. Does bring up the question of what exactly we're gonna eat, but I think we're gonna have Pataki just hunt some capybara. A decent amount of berries around here. We can work with that. Yeah, it's so nice. Just crash landed. You start with steel. You start with components. You can just jump right into electricity. No ifs, ands, or buts. So we should probably do that. Yeah, we just want plenty of wood because I'm gonna put up a palisade pretty quickly. Like I said, it's I understand the importance of it now. So if they're not doing anything, just cut down some more trees. Yeah, we could. This can be expanded a bit. I mean, this whole building's gonna be expanded a bit. But let's also put in a couple stools. Where am I gonna put the generator? I'm not gonna expand left. So let's slap generator down. That'll let us get some lights going. Wall light is only 5. Like an anima tree. We ain't got no time for that. Fast forward a little bit. Okay. And we'll want to get the stove going. I mean, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to naked brutality now, where every just like second counts. But I mean, we have packaged survival meals to last us good number of days. I mean, even at least until we get the rice. How many do we need? Make 8. Fucking exploded because we never got the roof on. Structure door, yeah. There you go. There you go, problem solved. Okay, good. So with that done, rice is growing. They're just gonna keep chopping, and we can put up the palisade. I mean, it's not as crucial as I'm making it out to be, like this quickly on this sort of difficulty, but it's just a comfort. We're gonna have to fucking bridge over this mud. Hate it. Oh god, it's so much wood. This is all mud. Why did I pick wetlands? This is all mud. So that's just an enormous amount of wood. Definitely gonna have to clear out this whole area. Probably more than that. And that's sort of like the one thing I'm grappling with like defenses like this and having a walled area is how do you force them into a certain spot? Aside from having just like another palisade or something. I mean, maybe if you put calibrating spikes around the whole place, except for like one section, and that's where you put the traps. Because I think they can see the spikes. They're aware of that, whereas the spike traps are hidden to them. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how the AI works, especially because this is a modded thing. So I really am not sure. I mean, you may recall from my one medieval playthrough in like the rainforest or whatever that I had, I think I did sandbags or barricades, one of the two. It might have been barricades. Then I had the ditches and then the spikes. But then I had an area that was just like completely open and exposed. That worked out okay. That's the whole point, is that I really like having the door though. Oh, we actually have a steam geyser right next to us. Didn't even notice that. It's also 90 degrees outside. We're gonna suffer from heat stroke because it's permanent summer. Do I build a cooler or just go with the passive cooler? Oh, that's right. We are playing with hygiene mods, so I need water. I don't know what they're doing for water. We have to get that going as well. Yeah. I do actually like the hygiene mod now. I've grown accustomed to it. I understand how it all works, so I actually kind of like it. So, I mean, just like some of these areas, it looks like there isn't much water, but even this is like 2,000 liters per day of a capacity. Your 3 people are not gonna go through 2,000 liters per day. You could have like 7 people and they wouldn't go through 2,000 liters per day. My water concern only really heightened once I started opening up the hotel, and then I had all these people, like twice as many people using showers, and you know. And then when I was filling the swimming pool, it was like, holy shit, I do not have enough water capacity for this. So maybe just build it in the back where we have, yeah, something like that. So if you don't have electricity, you can still do the water well and use a wind pump. The wind pump's not bad, because you can see it has a pumping capacity of 3,000 liters per day, but it is dependent on the wind. Whereas the electric pump is only 1,500 liters per day, but it's just constant good electricity, baby. Yeah, so we're just gonna build this. It does have to be plumbed. And then the sewage outlet. You don't really want this next to your well, I can tell you that. Because your water will get contaminated, as you might expect. Okay. And then we need storage. You can use the water butt. I don't know. Wooden water butt. I don't know why it's called that, but okay. Yeah, this can store not much. I think it's like 300 liters or something like that. I mean, it's probably fine, but you might as well just go for the water tower, which can hold like 10,000 liters or some absurd shit. Okay. With that done. Yeah, the steam geyser here is actually a little inconvenient. It's a little inconvenient, I'll admit. Not quite sure. Other than just like building around it and making it that a sauna room. But I don't think colonists are real interested in a sauna room. Shitting out in the open. I mean, okay, you have to shit out in the open, I understand. But it's a big wetland, you could go anywhere. Why would you shit? Why would you shit right in front of Jimmy's tent? That's not conducive to a good colony. Alright, we'll just forget about the steam geyser for now. We'll build elsewhere. So, we're gonna want to build pretty much an extension this way. And we can go this way. Don't want to over-exert them. A little narrow. I'm not exactly sure what I'm thinking of putting here. What am I thinking of putting here? Yeah, no, I mean, at that rate, we might as well build to the wall. Since we don't have an abundance of space here. So in this case, let me consider this. Oh, the fucking marshy soil's right here. So that means I can't even put floor in, right? Good God. Fucking wetland. So most of this is just useless. We're gonna have to develop, what is it, moisture pumps? Yeah. Moisture pumps, which means that's so far off though. Not only do you need machining, which means you need smithing, you also need microelectronics. So, I mean, microelectronics is a 3,000 point one. That's big. Yeah, I guess we'd beeline for moisture pump, and then I could probably do a lot more around here. I've never made a moisture pump, so I don't know how it all works. Unless I just want, like, a room with no floor. But what would I do with a room with no floor? Well, okay. We could make it a bathroom and a warehouse. You really, I mean, for something like that, you don't want a room that people are going to spend an excessive amount of time in. Because they're just going to think it's ugly. Yeah, I mean, it's ugly shit. There's little pockets of flour, I guess. So, okay, if we go with a warehouse... bathroom... not really a great shape for almost anything, to be honest. I think, like, I don't know. Make, like, this just the bathroom. Something like that, because I can at least tile most of this. And then the rest of this will be a warehouse. So put in a toilet. Toilage. Okay, and we can get a shower going. Right, and we can get a basin going. What more do you need? I mean, a bathtub would be nice, but let's slow down a little bit. Okay, and then the rest is all just a warehouse. And we'll put in another door. People can pop in and out. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Then beyond that, probably just extend this out. We're building on rich soil, which is not ideal, but I mean, again, look at this. Look at my building tolerances. It's not great. The line is like right here, so this is all useless. Could have built further north. Really what I should have done is built off of this mountain and then tunnel backwards through it. That probably would have been a smarter idea. Then all the rich soil would have been useful to me. I wouldn't be cock-blocked by this steam geyser. It's not too late. It's not too late to change. I haven't built anything. It's just a better idea. See, but that's the game. It's just figuring out what's good and what's not so good. Let's cancel all the constructions. Okay. Leave that for now. We'll deconstruct it later. Focus on deconstructing this. And let's build off of here. So this is our edge. Right. Not a there's a cat in my way. Something like that. And then we'll tunnel backwards to get more and more space. And this should all be useful because it's a mountain, so it's not built on wetland. And then we have the seam geyser out here. We got our farming out here. No problemo. So we're gonna move the generator. There. Move that there. Move that there. Storage. For now, just dump it all in there. Okay. Just work on that for now. Yeah, I know you need your horseshoes. I'm getting on it. There's a lot to do. There's always a lot to do. So then we can just construct the palisade off of this, saving us a side. We're still gonna have to use some bridges, but not as many. Definitely not as many. It's still not perfect. You know, we are restricted. We're restricted quite a bit. Okay, right. So water well can go here. Electric pump here. Water tower here. I don't know where the bathroom is. I haven't worked that out yet. It's yeah, hard to say because we're gonna constantly be moving things, moving things backwards. That's a little tight. That's a little tight. All right, fair enough. Can live with that though. So what do you need? You need a toilet, as usual. You need your wooden basin, and you need a shower. Look at that, you're loaded for bear. Ready to take all sorts of Rimworld shits. Okay. So plumbing then is gonna have to run through here, touch this, go here, fine. And we need power conduits. Plenty of stuff. Luckily you can combine pipes and cables to all share the walls. And then we're gonna need some more lights. So let's put one right there and put one right there and put one right there. There you go. Brighten up our lives a little bit. Are you sleeping? Oh, that's our cat. I was like, There's definitely tents. I mean, we're probably gonna have to deal with our first raid without palisades up. There's just too many other things. Since oh, here we go, new patch. Tall grass grow days change from 3 to 6. That's livable. Blitz charge stopping power changed. So that's a big nerf to whatever blitz charge is. Glacial heart. 60mm mortar speed changed, so that looks like a big nerf for, I don't know, unless that's travel time, I guess. Maybe that's a big buff. And crypto bolt damaged, got a big buff. It's nothing that affects us whatsoever, so we're safe. But there you go, now we've seen what it'll be like. I assume it starts off relatively short and simple. Okay. Alright, getting our plumbing going. Good, good, good. Yes, 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 yes. That well takes a while, but we got good capacity on that bad boy. All right, good. Should be pumping. Yep, we are storing water. So once they get the plumbing, no, the plumbing's good. No, oh right, I didn't build the sewage. Yes, sewage. But where am I looking? Not a burn pit. We want an actual sewage outlet. Maybe just like here. I don't know. I probably could have built it further down. And we're good. There you go. Taking the shits already. Perfect. Wire this through. Get a light over here as well. Okay, good. So then, if we want to be real cheap and lazy, it's actually not lazy, it's far more work. This is the opposite of being lazy. We can just rebuild the palisade over here. I'm pretty sure you save materials and save time as far as your colonists are concerned by doing this. But yes, it is certainly tedious. And I don't know how this works with bridges. I'd probably recommend just rebuilding it. This is stupid. This is some real stupid shit. Oh man, is it stupid. Kitten, please don't step on anything. Got this all lined up. No, I guess the question is, do you put your crops outside of the palisade or in? I mean, traditionally farmland would be outside of the town, right? I mean, that's not absurd. Because I'm gonna keep putting crops down here. I can't keep having the palisade extend that far. We're building this way. So yeah, I think we leave them outside and we'll just put a door right there. I mean, it's not like people are coming to here to burn your crops. Okay, good. We'll have our gate there. And this is gonna extend. Well, for now, yeah. Just like that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then we just have the gate there. Good, good, good. And we can build some spike traps by the gate. Everybody likes spike traps. Now, I don't think I really want to build them in my fields. It seems like a recipe for disaster. But something like that's okay. I mean, once these crops are harvested, I'll probably move the field south a little bit. Good, 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 good. We still don't have, oh, a wanderer joined us. Vengeful child. Oh god, this is Edgy McEdgerson, 18 years old, vengeful child, just coming out here. This seems like a traitor. I'm calling it now, this is a fucking traitor. She's gonna pull this machine pistol on one of my dudes. She's gonna shoot Dick in the back of the head. Cats just treat my desk, my keyboard area is just like this nexus of entertainment. Like all fun happens in this little square. I mean, that's how I treat it, but that's not how the cats should treat it. They don't treat it with respect. Anyways, Zinwe Duke is squeamish, awkward, and clumsy. Yeah, this sounds like a typical teenager. Yeah, great. Really good with animals, though. She's really good with melee, but she has a machine pistol. Okay, I don't know what to do with her. General tasks, I suppose. I mean, yeah, if we ever have any animals other than this cat, I guess you could do something. But you can construct, I know that, and you could grow some crops and all that good stuff, and you can haul shit. Definitely can do that. Okay, good. Let's see. These names are just outrageous. Onant Humanitarian Amalgamation. Perfect. And our settlement shall be called Theedwood. Now, the thing is with these patch notes and stuff is, like, of all the factions in the world here, we're the only ones that can really, like, see the patch notes and take advantage of it, I assume. So if we suddenly see that, like, revolvers' damage have been cranked up to 1 billion, we can just make a bunch of revolvers. And then when they come in with, you know, sticks or what have you, we can blow them apart, because we saw that revolvers were insane. That's a best case scenario. Could very well be that one random gun will have its thing boosted that I can't get or make, and then some asshole will come wandering in with it and he'll blow my base to Kingdom Come. Yeah, we don't have many good miners, so I think this is gonna take a while to expand. We do want to be careful about infestations. Okay, so we're gonna expand this, we're gonna move this down, like here. So we're gonna shrink this. There we go. They already sowed this rice, so this will actually continue to grow. But that's fine, because we can... Yeah, I mean, just this will handle most things that come our way. Most things will die to just one of them. So good. Oh, who's this fucking... Oh, yeah, Dick is a mining god. He was built... He's a deep space miner. This is nothing. This is fucking child's play to him. We do have some caravan animals. Let's take a look. A woolly mammoth. Wow, 700 meat. 75% chance to attack. And it's carrying some cigarettes and a wooden club. Okay. Some chain smoking caveman lost his woolly mammoth. New patch, here we go. Fire foam now does damage. Okay. Assault rifle bullet, speed change from 60 to 38. Yeah, I still am not sure if that's good or bad. If that's a buff or a nerf. I want to say that's a nerf. Unstable laser scatter shot, speed change from 10,000 to 1,017. That seems like a massive nerf. Blood shrimp mass changed, almost tripled. Holy shit. And the charge SMG beauty is gonna stay the same. Okay, great. Again, nothing that really affects us, but you know, anything could happen. It's underwhelming, I know. You were expecting some crazy shit. Yeah, Dick, look at him fucking chew through it like it's corn. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this our warehouse. Okay, well, yeah, fine. So this will be our indoor warehouse, which we can extend back more if we want. And then we're just gonna turn this into bedroom area. Let me just think how I want to lay this out. This will be rec room. So if we want corridor here, yeah. It always happens. This always happens where I have uneven bedrooms. I'm the worst. It's such a Hitler thing to do, I think. Even if I make them longer. And now I've gone and done that. Let me think. I mean, I could push this back. Okay. So we push this here, this here, this here, this here, this here, here, here. This will all get mined and we'll build walls here. And then they'll have equal bedroom size. Right? And then this will be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that'll be even. See, 4 equal bedrooms. As God intended. Perfect. A grim traitor. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Overall, I mean, look at us. We seem kind of set up, right? We got indoor plumbing. We've got electric stove. Equal-sized bedrooms. I mean, what more do you want? Big palisade with traps. It's great. It's great. We got rice, all the rice you can eat. Not really, but it's something. We're gonna have to start hunting next time. These wild boars. Definitely. But alright, for now, good start. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Rimworld. See you fine folks in the next part.